Hello everyone, I'm Cristela and today's reading is gonna be about new beginnings. If you're having new transitions in your life, or if you're starting out, or maybe just you want to manifest a new beginning, then this reading is for you. Okay, it's not bad to start anew, and it's really great to refresh your life, especially in these hard times. Now I want you to trust your gut. Make sure to close your eyes, meditate, and choose whatever it is that draws you or attract you the most between these three pile of cards. I already shuffled them before, and we'll be drawing out another two cards, light oracles, that will guide us in this new journey. Okay, remember that this is a general reading, and I will try to interpret as many as possible. And if it doesn't resonate, then that's okay. Please know that not everything can apply to you, and go ahead and try another one, or find something else to watch in my videos. Now, before we start, let's ask for a blessing. Divine love and light, please help me receive and understand the messages of the cards clearly for the highest good of all. I give thanks and gratitude for your guidance and protection. Okay, so choose between these three piles, something that will be the door to a new beginning. Okay, make sure to trust your gut, and let's start the reading. Okay, for those who pick number 1, I'm just gonna move this side. Okay, now if you pick this wonderful shell, this shell is so old, like, you guys, I don't know how years it has been. So yeah, these are your cards. I want you to stare at them, observe them, look at them. Maybe there are messages that I won't be able to pick up, the direct ones, especially that is fit to your situation. Okay, can you see everything? Okay, for the new adventure that awaits you, you got the 6 of Cups. So I can already see that this journey will tug your emotions. There's a new challenging role that you're going to take, something that inspires people. Maybe you are a generous person. Okay, this one reminds me of Captain Yami from Black Clover giving out the Black Bull's robes, where it is a sign that you become a magic knight. It is a start of an honorable role to take on, and a new adventure, improvement, growth, especially with their magic, which is like this child you will be, because you are given this wonderful cup of responsibility, your role, your passion. I think you're gonna be able to practice that in this new journey, or maybe it's a new skill that you're going to hone, with this wonderful many books you're going to study or work in. You're gonna learn something new. That's what I can tell from this. For some, it's gonna be really wholesome, and if it's not, like, you don't think that your job or your role that you're going to take on is enjoyable, then then make it fun for you. Small acts of kindness, I think you're gonna help people in ways that you didn't know. The ripple effect. Yeah, you will inspire people in small ways, as long as it is from your heart, generosity and selflessness. I hope you can practice that in this new journey that you're going to take on, because it will make you happy and it will make others happy. So now we got the 7 of Cups. See, full of cups, 6 and 7. This is like about your emotions. This is great. Okay. You know what? This new beginning, the new life you will take on, I think this is very emotionally, you know, makes you emotionally satisfied inside. I think you will be very happy and at peace. And like, I think I can tell that you've been a bit anxious before, maybe a little bit depressed or worried, unstable, things like that. But in this new, in this fresh start, your emotions are renewed and, like water, it is refreshed. So here, on 7 of Cups, you are going to be, here you were granted something, right? But now you are gonna make choices for yourself. You see this one? This guy is choosing magic, and whatever he chooses means that it is the one that he will possess, the skill, or maybe it is something that he will focus on. And I want you to also, like this guy, pick something, anything about the aspect of your life, or something that you want to learn or try. You've been wanting to try something new, study something, try to apply to a job that you've always wanted, go to travel to a place. There's so many options, and I think you want to fulfill that, which is great because you are allowed to, and you can focus on it this time. You can really give your attention now to these things that you've not given the privilege to before. So yeah, it's great. Now we got the Empress, but on reverse. For some of you, there will be a temporary creative block, because you've been overwhelmed with a lot of choices. And then you've had a difficulty to focus. You didn't take my advice to focus on just one. And now you're gonna suffer a creative block in your journey, which can be remedied, Some of you, I will go back here, you see, you've been granted something, or maybe this is nostalgia. You've kept replaying a memory, a good memory from the past, and you can't move on. And it also resulted to wishful thinking, a lack of focus, because this card can also mean that not only the choices presented, but like you have this daydreams, because of these daydreams you lack the focus, and then you're gonna experience stagnation, creative block. There aren't any, oops, what was that? There aren't any abundance flowing, because then again you've been stuck to the past, okay, when this is supposed to be a new beginning for you. For some of you, your idea of happiness is short-lived, and some of you are really dependent on someone, which makes sense in 6 of Cups. Everyone experiences this. It's not a big deal, and as long as you don't prolong this, wishful thinkings, dependence, as long as you take control. After all, this is a new beginning, okay? You don't have to worry about this too much. Now I got here the 3 of Pentacles. Now, this is what I like to see. This is a wonderful thing. You are planting a beautiful tree with others, or maybe not just others, but by yourself, with all you got. your willpower, your resources, your energy, your effort, your time. It's kind of like, the character development arc where after, after a slump or a down moment, you've uh, you've you've started to grow and get strong and sturdy and wonderful. You kept shining. You finally shine through and bloom. Isn't it wonderful? So it's like the tree of life. You're giving yourself finally the life that you wanted. I think you're secure now, unlike before, where you are walking on eggshells. But this time you've got control. You're confident. You're not that easy to influence. You're not dependent, and it's great. Also great. You're not just dependent. I think you finally just realized you know the importance of teamwork, of collaborating, not just relying on them. You're also making a part in this uh, endeavor. So yeah, you're finally giving out your best after that temporary creative block. So now I got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, what this is telling me is that you're facing an unfair deal. You got everything here, right? You're growing, you're stable, you're at the top of your game. However, if you don't maintain this energy, so you finally achieve something from here, that satisfaction, or especially financial, because both of these cards are pentacles, which means it deals with your financial resources, or if not financial resources, material investments, no, physical health. But like, I think it's more of in monetary. From the money here, or the energy or efforts that you made here, I think you made poor investment decisions here. Or maybe it's not investment decisions, then this means that whatever abundance here is short-lived, because you weren't able to maintain. Maybe there is greed. You're not satisfied with what you have here, which you should be, and then you wanted more and more and more, and then you hurt other people or other situation. There's been a bad, a rundown, and then this greed, takes over, which isn't good. And however, if this happens to you, know that it can be remedied as well. Maybe you're just lost, things like that. You just need to be redirected to go on to this path. You need to go straight again to the path of kindness, and not on the unfair world. Okay, make sure to be fair, be kind. That kindness that you radiate on when you're just starting out, when it worked out for you, remember that. Be grateful, be gratuitous. Maybe you've been so over your head that you forgot to be thankful, you forgot gratitude. That's why things like this happen. Okay, now you got the Six of Swords again. So at the end, so if this continued, this is supposed to be financial security, and then you weren't protected anymore. You've made bad financial decisions, and then you're really not gonna be protected at that aspect, financial aspect, your resources. You're gonna lose easy access to whatever you got here. Sadly, and I'm sorry to say this, but it's what the card says, that the situation will just worsen, and there will be delay and blockage, and you're gonna remain stuck from the situation that got you. So swords are about intellectual, mental processes, and I think it's about your persistent and consistent decisions that brought you here will make you remain stuck. I think you're gonna lose something at the end, whether it's for good and bad. I think it's gonna be good for you. Of course you will think it's bad, but I think it's gonna be a blessing in disguise, because you are misdirected. So some of you might lose their job, or the stable source of income. Someone you depend on, you will be separated to. Yeah, and this will spark and resurface your fears, your anxieties, and your worries. The tension, there will be tension. Just it will You will lose rationality, and some unwanted emotions will take over. So yeah, but that's the beauty of life. You can restart again. This is just a cycle. It's not gonna be this way all the time. You've got the power to restart again, to begin again. So let's recap. So we got this both 6 and 7, where you'll have improvement in your emotions, intuition, empathy, creativity. Then we got both 3 and 3. This is about creativity at your peak. Okay, and then we got both 6, which tells me that there are problems that aren't solved, and you need to consider and prioritize them. So we got a lot of completion and growth cards with the 3 and 6. That means this cycle is really a growing experience for you. So let's ask for a light guidance. Sorry for the shuffling, kinda sloppy. Okay, we got 2 cards. Got here the inner temple, devotion, tune in to the portal of your heart. So next is the warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? So you see, you've got really messed up emotions here, right? And like bad decisions. Ever, through tuning to your heart's desires, the portal of your heart, and devoting yourself to what is right, what serves your purpose, your deepest calling, answering to it, you will overcome and surpass your limits. You can take control of the things now, because this is 6 of Swords, and this is also a sword. That means you've finally gotten control of it, whatever it is that you're battling here. Okay, so devote yourself to good, positive things, to healing things, and be brave to take on. Do not let those fears and bad decisions speak for your life. You're meant to overcome them, you're meant to learn from them, and you're meant to be a badass person, a stronger one after this cycle. You're going to be someone who represents wisdom and creativity, a renewed person. Okay, so let's ask for little messages from the universe, something that might help. Guys, sorry, there's so many here. T, K, J, Y. Look out for your initials or words. Maybe these are messages that you need. Got to I. Sorry, I got crazy with. So I laid out all the letters here. We got the volt. We got. So we got a lot of words here. There are numbers as well. Maybe they are something that you need to focus on. Okay, so let's go on to the. Also got G and C. Let's go on to the messages. Follow your dreams. Wow. So, okay, the cycle is really calling you to chase whatever it is that you want, you know? Have you answered your deepest calling? Follow your dreams. Tune into the portal of your heart. And then believe that you can do it. This is what I just said. Have this, make sure to have this I can do it attitude. We got to be calm. Okay, you're pretty calm at the start of the cycle, and then you've lost it at the end of the cycle. So make sure to maintain this kind of peace, the serenity you got here in this card. So also, a smooth sea never made a skilled sailor. So from the word warrior, you are meant to experience these unfortunate things so that you can learn. The waters here are uncontrollable. However, once you master it, you're now going to control the waters. Or maybe surf on it. No matter how wild the waters can be, it's not gonna be difficult for you because you've managed to handle them. So you got the word forever, which is great. Okay, you can do anything. This is very similar. You need to have that determined spirit in you. Okay, do not lose it. So you got the walk unafraid. Yeah, don't. You see, you're experiencing fears here. So the universe is telling you to walk unafraid. Now we got all we have is now. So forever is now. I am busy right now. Can I ignore you some other time? So this means that you have to focus on yourself. Okay. So yeah, that was your message, you guys. Group 1. I hope you take in the wonderful messages. Make sure that know that this is just a cycle that every person also that different people undergo. We're all meant to be under pressure to be a diamond. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and make sure to subscribe, and see you again. Good luck to this journey. Bye. If you guys chose the second shell, this is gonna be your reading. So let's put this here. Just put them on the side so that you can get on your reading. Okay, you have 6 cards that we will look at one by one. So I want you to look at them, observe them. Maybe there are patterns, messages that I won't be able to pick up, and it's a direct message for you. So we got lots of reversals and only one upright. Don't worry, this is not scary. Reversals are actually great, especially if it is a card, it's a bad card when it's upright. So, okay, let's start. You got the Nine of Cups in reverse. You are starting this brand new journey because you're emotionally unsatisfied. I think you're not contented yet. I think that you still have something to show to the world. You don't think you've given your all from the previous cycle of your life, and now you're transitioning into something new, and you want to give out your creativity, your emotions. You want to spend them, your efforts, your energy this time, because you were unsatisfied before. Maybe you're also indulging. This is a time for indulgement. You didn't enjoy things from before. You didn't have the time, didn't have the energy. You're just drained. I don't know. I feel that the previous months or time has been really not satisfying for you, and you're finding creativity, new ways of and this new freedom that this cycle offers to you. Okay, so we got next the Five of Swords. Okay, I think you're going to do things at your own pace, in your own way. Your foundation right now is very stable because you know that you've got a lot to show yet, and you weren't satisfied with what you did from before, and now you're gonna make things right. That's like I can feel that your emotions are stable, it's not chaotic, and if there's a change, and it will be a good change. And this is a card of victory. I can tell you're gonna do it greatly. You're gonna be victorious. You're gonna achieve that goal, whatever it is that you want, and without hurting other people, without humiliating others. You're gonna do this on your own, honorably, and I can feel that there's a satisfaction this time, which is great because that is what you're looking for, right? And creative satisfaction is really great once you achieve it. So now you got here the Ten of Wands. Okay, that means you're going to lift up all your burdens. You're gonna feel refreshed. You're not gonna feel like there's a lot of duties or responsibilities anymore on your shoulders. The weight on your shoulders will be lifted off. It will be very freeing, for you, because you enjoy doing this thing right now. You think you're not working. You're just doing something something that you love. And 10 is completion. However, I can feel that for you it is not yet complete. You're undergoing to a process, and you love the process of it. Okay. However, there is a rest. There's physical exhaustion. Maybe you're going to experience burnt out. Okay, burnout. It's good to rest once in a while, so that you can maintain your inspiration and your passion to continue doing this stuff. Oh, all right. Next is Five of Wands. So we got competition right now. Okay. Things that we always do, we always got competitions, right? So my advice is to give your very best. However, this can also mean that you're working with others, and not even if you aren't working, you're competing with. You'll find someone, or this is your tribe. Maybe this is an organization um, you've recently joined, or maybe your class, team in your work. Just a group of people that will influence you, and you're all gonna bring out your best, which is really great, because it's very rare to find rivals that will bring out your very best. Not only you compete with them, but you can find friends, you can find people that you can rely on, because they're at your same level of skills. Yeah. So we got here the Eight of Pentacles. So this is a warning for you. You're gonna be stuck in material things. Maybe there won't be a sense of security. Maybe you're going in debt, you're entering a loan contract, things like that. Something that will maybe a health problem as well. Maybe you're feeling exhausted, and I think you really need a time off. Meditation, yoga, journaling, reading books, just a day off for yourself, because these cards are overly intense, because you're really goal oriented and you're set on to do what you want. You're really sometimes neglecting your health. It's about physical, body senses. I can also tell that you're gonna feel down, your emotions. You're gonna be in a slump. And if this continues, we got here the Three of Wands, you guys. There will be a blockage on your creativity. If you wanted satisfaction from the start, you will achieve it, but at the end, you will again be dissatisfied. You're not gonna have that sense of fulfillment again. Maybe there has been a discouragement in your part, or a missed opportunity that you didn't take, or a poor judgment, a bad decision, because you've been feeling you're not in a good position, and then this was the result. But that is like the beauty of it. If you're dissatisfied, if you're not fulfilled, you can start all over again. This is just one cycle. It's not the end of the world. You can start all over again. That is a beautiful thing. And then this brand new cycle will make you even stronger, wiser, and you'll find a new way that will work for you, because life is all about trial and error. Okay, and it's great that you're watching this, because you need the guidance to what to expect, what to avoid. Okay, everything lies in you and your decisions. So yeah, let's ask for guidance from the light. Okay, maybe we'll have enlightenment, awakening, just to sorry, get this. Okay, there. So wow, you guys, I think this is really your soul tribe. This makes me, if you're familiar with anime, this makes me think of the Black Bulls in Black Clover, or Class 1A in My Hero Academia. They really push each other at their limits. Uh, makes they improve themselves with teamwork and all of that. They take on challenges together. They even compete with each other, which is great, because that's when you really grow, right, with other people. Here we got the card. It says you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. So what I can think about this is that you're finding your way, your passion, your path, your higher purpose, your path. And no matter how rough it may be, the ride, I think you're enjoying the process. After all, Miley Cyrus said it's the climb, and about how fast you get there, and about what's waiting on the other side, or your true north. It's gonna be the process that makes it, worth it. So let's go back on this card. You've started this journey feeling unsatisfied, and then you ended this journey feeling unsatisfied again, which is completely okay. If we didn't face hardship, we never truly appreciate joy. We It's great that, I mean, sometimes people think it's bad not to be contented, but we're not meant to stay at one place, especially if we're on that path of growth. We're meant to search, to explore what's gonna be, right for us, what's gonna be the best for us. We're gonna go there, try out new things, and it's a repeating process. This is just one cycle. Your life is not ending, and yeah. So I got here, ask for messages, little messages that can guide us. These are gonna be from the universe. Okay. So here are probably initials or words. So look out for it. We got a lot of O and C. So also got R and I. So we got the word riot. I don't know what. Go ahead and make some words. I get the escape the ordinary. See? You're not one to settle for things. That's why you always feel unsatisfied sometimes. Okay, got the good vibes. Maintain the good vibes in you. Celebrate life. Know how to celebrate. Because especially here, your emotions aren't great. So make sure to, appreciate the ones that are positive. Be kind always. So I got here the number 1. I think you're aiming for the top, whatever it is, maybe in school, at work. We got the miracle. Believe in miracles. Also got the love, happiness, that you can do anything. So wow, isn't it great? I think these are the words you're hoping for. That's why you always feel unsatisfied, which are big concepts. You're hoping for a miracle, maybe in love, maybe happiness. That truly you can't find happiness yet if you're uncontented, and you're finding for it, the definition for you, something that would make you feel these abstract concepts, and you're not finding it yet. So yeah, continue searching. Life is meant to be lived. Okay, so that was it, you guys, for group 2. And thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe and like. See you next time. Bye. So for anyone who picked this last beautiful shell, this is gonna be your reading. Okay, we'll move this one. We already finished them. Okay, we have 6 cards here. Okay. So I want you to look at them, observe them. Maybe there are messages I won't be able to pick up, and you will see them directly on your own. Trust your intuition. So yeah. So in this new cycle, in this new journey, we got here the first card, the 4 of Wands. So in your previous, months, before starting this transition, I think that you're starting to grow. However, in this cycle, you're starting to gain that stability. Stability in your passion. You're continuing it, and your emotions are also stable. You're keeping. You're not losing your inspiration. It's always in your reach. You can access your inspiration, your muse, your skills, whatever it is you're studying or you're working for. It's going well. Yeah, it's going well. You see, you're gonna be kept busy because of the stability that you got. You're gonna be stuck at work. So for some of you, there will be stagnation because you're doing the same thing all over again and again. In the routine, you will experience stagnation. You're gonna get bored and lazy, and you're gonna go and find something else to entertain you, to look at. You're gonna be distracted. But for some of you, it's going well. Okay. Now, this is for some of you, your insight will start, and your insight and perspective will start to darken like the night. And for some of you, it's already bad. With the stagnation thingy, you will start to feel prickly, annoyed. There's something that you want to take on, differently. There will be uneasiness, something that will keep you up at night thinking. For some of you, you will experience great pull in your intuition, which will just increase your creativity. But for some of you, there are increasing anxiety, worry, especially with things going on. What if it doesn't work out? What if it fails? Those are questions that are clouding your mind right now. It's very foggy, and see, you're starting to be consistent, but it's hard for you to see the result. What it is that you're reaching for, your end goal. It's becoming blurry. So yeah, that is what you're gonna feel. So here in the Knight of Wands, you're going for it. Like your passion, your motivation, it's at you're at the top of your game. You're really going for it, and you're really focused and confident this time, even though there were uncertainty from the past, those thoughts. But you decided to to put them aside, and then you decided to go for it, which is very brave of you. I know there are risks that things may not work out greatly, and that you will fall for it again. You see this, it's dust, and there's a possibility you can reach this darkness again, but you're taking the risk, which is, I think, for some of you it is new, because you've always kept to yourself, instead of risking it. Okay, so you got here your foundation. Your foundation is really great, because we have the sun. You've always been one to, to have that spark in you, keep the fire burning, something that will make, sunshine. It is burning hot, right? But it makes us grow. It's important for people to get the vitamin D, the sunshine. Here we are reaching contentment, completion. It's just a really wonderful card, because after risking it, the moon, the night has fallen. We've reached a beautiful bright sky, a beautiful day, which means there is victory. We finally went from a desert, a drought, to having abundance. These grains of rice, which means that you're always gonna be, how do you call this, sated. Your needs are gonna be met. Your needs are taken care of. Your passion and your creativity will just keep on growing, and the sun will make sure that you will shine this time. With the sun alone, it just makes a way for you. Okay, so you got here the Knight of Pentacles. What is the warning? If you've experienced great pleasure, you're gonna tend to, take advantage of something. You're gonna ignore the importance of time. You're gonna ignore the abundance that was given to you, and you're gonna, overconfidence. It's not great. Since it's Pentacles, maybe this is a matter of financials. Maybe you've created bad investments, or maybe you've taken advantage of, you think you're healthy, but then you've taken advantage. You've started doing vices. Maybe you're smoking, drinking alcohol, smoking, things like that will risk your health. Okay, it's important to take care of yourself, take care of your finances, your resources, whatever you own. Be grateful instead. Do not boast. I can feel that some of you became proud after achieving something, which is what you're scared of in the first place. And then after being at the top, it gets into your head. The bliss sometimes makes you blind, and we do not want that. Okay, so here we got the King of Pentacles in reverse. So the King tells us that it is experience, authoritative, responsible, and control in the physicalities, material things, same as this. Financials, health, body, all those. However, it tells me that you don't have the maturity, you don't have the responsibility and control. Things are distant for you. If this continued, use your sources and knowledge wisely, and try to depend on the right people if you're if you think you can't do it on your own, which is there's not it's not a bad thing to ask for help, uh, and also blessings are meant to be shared, so as well as victories, as well as hardships. You're very solitary here. Maybe that's the problem. Okay, with things being lush here, there's still earth energy. There's still abundance ready for you as granted by the sun, but I think there is a misuse, mismanagement of things. Also, do not stay up late. Maybe you've been also neglecting your health. You're staying up late too much, and you're sacrificing your time and energy. Just not a good thing always. Listen to what your body is telling you. So let's ask. Oh, already got 2. Let's ask the light for guidance. What does it says that will help our new journey? Okay, we got here. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? So it's very self-explanatory, right? You're meant for something. You're not just meant to stay at somewhere. You're meant to move, Continue searching for it. Do not be discouraged. This is just a cycle in your life. Search for what it is, your higher purpose. What you have in here, the goal, your vision. Keep it in mind, so that when you experience abundance again, you will not lose track and you will not be misdirected. Okay, also says here that you don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming a light in order to fit in? So maybe if you're not asking for help, you're relying too much on others, or you're letting others shine. That's why your shine dimmed a bit. Maybe someone is taking advantage of you, and you're not the one who's taking advantage. That makes sense. Okay, and you're letting them do it. You're letting them take advantage of your kindness. You're letting other people, because some other people can be mean. And if you don't have, which makes sense because this is King of Pentacles, you don't have control. You don't think you don't have the authority. And it's difficult to be an underdog. It's difficult to be used by other people. And if you're letting them do that, it's not, it's bad that they're doing that, but it's really bad for you, and I hope you don't do, and I hope you stand up for yourself. Realize that you deserve what it is you're getting. And I know that things are meant to be shared, but it's also not bad to be selfish as well. Okay? Maybe what it is that you think you're doing now, maybe it's not meant for you. You're meant for you're another thing. Keep on searching for it. Now let's ask quick, what can the universe tell us? Your mind will be clear soon. Just as this 2 cards, you are worried, you don't know what to do. Well, you'll find clarity. Now, these letters can be initials and words. See what can create. Maybe this is important. So it says here, last night I dreamed my whole house clean. So maybe this also says that you need to clean something. organized. Maybe you're disorganized. Okay. Oh yeah. This one is the moon and this one is the sun. Yin and yang. You know, there's a bad thing and there's a good thing. So you need to have this mindset, the I can do it mindset, which is radiated here. That's why you reach this peak. Always remember to be kind. Yes, even though others are a bit bad how they treat you, remember to always choose kindness. Nice smile, love. Okay. Sometimes this works, but maybe this is more of a message for you because you're not treating yourself with kindness. I really think this is a matter of kindness to yourself. I think you're harsh on yourself. Also got smile. I think you're really sad inside and you're not smiling enough. Maybe you're crying more than ever, frequently. So yeah, remember that this, whatever it is that you're experiencing now, it will pass. Okay? So yeah, that was your reading group 3, and I hope you can trust yourself, you hold your life, you control your fate. Do not let others take advantage of you, and do not also take advantage of others. Now, make sure to subscribe, okay? See you again. Bye.